Hey everybody, thanks for watching. And just a quick reminder, the two new videos that I've released on the coronavirus and on 5G are now available. The link is in the description. I had already put out a video explaining what happened with the video on my site. So if you guys didn't see that video, click the link in the description and check it out. And you guys can get those two videos. They are available right now on my site. Also, if you are a lifetime member or a never pay again member, if you go to Merkabah Academy, and you'll see these two videos that are available for lifetime members. And if you are a never pay again member, you have been already emailed the link. So if you guys want to check out these two videos and definitely get the information that I have gathered on what's taking place right now, definitely click the link and check those videos out. Also, a lot of people have been requesting verification on Merkabah Academy. Verification is reserved for people who are lifetime members. So if you're a lifetime member, you should already have the blue check, the verification check next to your profile pic. So definitely make sure you guys are signing up for Merkabah Academy, whether paid or unpaid. There's a lot of stuff that's still coming to the site. But in order to see these videos, you definitely want to be a paid member. If not, then you can just get the digital download. But definitely check out these videos and definitely get the breakdown that I'll give you guys on this information, and it's definitely information you're gonna wanna see. So I know a lot of people have not seen that video. As I explained, YouTube has a way of not showing everybody your content at the same time, or even at a decent time. Some people don't even get the content till much later or not at all. So I'm already getting emails from people that have not even seen the video I posted yesterday. Well, might as well say early this morning, about midnight. I think I posted it, and a lot of people still haven't seen it. So unless you sign up for alerts to get alerts on your phone, well, matter of fact, even people who have done that still have not been getting alerts at the time that I post the video. So the whole point of you choosing to get an alert when a content creator posts a video, you check that. They are not doing that. They are not giving you the alert at the exact time a person uploads the video. So I'm having a lot of people already hit me up about receiving the alerts much later, people that I know and talk to all the time, did I just post a video when I posted it 2 days ago? So definitely make sure you guys are keeping up and checking up on YouTube, or just go to Merkabah Academy, where you'll see what I'm trying to post on there as well. If you don't follow me there, follow me on Facebook, and I'm always post on there as well. I have a group on Facebook as well you guys can check out, and follow me on that to get more information. But for the most part, I'm going to be posting on Merkabah Academy a lot of the new videos, and I have a lot of new stuff coming. Definitely check it out. But I'm going to get to this video real quick and just, a lot of people are starting to wake up. We've been putting out information. Now people want to believe, because a lot of people are smelling the bullshit with this whole COVID-19 coronavirus garbage. And the media has been exposed many different times now, faking video about people being in hospitals. I have personally went to the hospitals here in Vegas. They are not overcrowded. I know people who have as well, not overcrowded. The numbers, while to me seem low compared to actual influenza that kills more people a year, they still seem low. So we don't really know exactly the numbers, of course, and you got to ask yourself, who is counting? Like, who are these people? What number are they calling when somebody dies or is diagnosed with coronavirus, that they can run to the phone and call and say, hey, we got another one? And then even if somebody is doing that, like, how is that validated? Are they going back out and validating? We're seeing new numbers every day. Numbers go up by the hundreds every day. Who is the person that is flying out to validate these numbers to bring them to us? So again, if you're believing anything that the news media is saying, then you're crazy. It's a bunch of garbage that they're putting out. They're blowing it up. Now Trump is coming out saying more Black people are dying, more Black people are overwhelmingly getting sick by the virus. And it's just causing a stir that doesn't need to be, if you understand what's taking place, which is the reason why I made my videos. So a lot of people have it completely wrong. A lot of people don't know what the hell they're talking about. And when you really understand about viruses and about what they are doing and what this whole 5G thing is about, then it all makes sense, And like I said, you guys want to check the videos out. But, I have people, like I'm getting basically heckled, teased by Christians now. Emails from Christians that hate my guts, asking me, am I scared? Am I worried? Because they believe this is the end times, and this is, you know, all Jesus is and God's doing, and this whole plague and all this stuff is a sign of the coming of the Lord. And, you know, I'm getting emails from people saying, oh, are you ready? And I told you what's going to happen and this and that. And I'm like, you know, the fact that, I mean, the jig is up. To anybody that's a Christian, and I've had people contact me that diehard Christians that can smell the bullshit and email me and hit me up and say, you know, there's some bullshit, what's going on? But the main thing that woke a lot of people up is the fact that they consider churches non-essential. The fact that for a while you had churches closed and liquor stores open, especially here in Vegas. So churches are considered still non-essential, but liquor stores are open. You know, a lot of stores that, you know, you would think should be closed are open over a church, to where a church is supposed to be, you know, where people are supposed to go at a time like this. People need to go and pray, they need to get some kind of sanity in their religion, but the churches are closed. Now, to religious people, they're just going to say, well, you need to go to church. You know, they're going to finally say that, well, you don't got a church, church is within, but they go to church every Sunday. The fact that, you know, you have Psalms 91:3 that basically said God is supposed to take you from deadly diseases. And you have these preachers pop up and basically say, well, we're going to open our churches. And you have a bunch of them die of coronavirus later, or die of pneumonia later. The people that's supposed to be men of God, that speak to God, that believe that this is God's doing, open up their churches, die of the sickness, and supposedly a lot of their congregation gets infected and so on and so forth. And that's put out on the news. So, you know, you got to ask yourself something as a religious person, as a Christian, well, you know, what's going on? And to think that this is some type of, you know, God's doing. I mean, it's not God, it's government when you pay attention. But to think that it's God's doing, that God would still kill Christians and punish Christians for something that's supposed to be, you know, punishing people that's not Christians, punishing evildoers and so on and so forth, for it to be affecting people, because a lot of Christians died. Affecting all these Christians, you know, it don't make sense. But of course, when people are scared, they turn to their Lord and Savior, they turn to God for any type of way to make this fit in their religious psyche, when everything about it doesn't fit at all and doesn't make any sense. Especially when you understand that the Bible says that God put the government in charge, and the government's supposed to be ordained by God. And you have the government give churches 501(c)(3) tax exempt status, and they're supposed to be all about the churches and God and so on and so forth. Supposed to be a Christian country and a Christian president and all this and that. For them to close the churches and say they're non-essential, you motherfuckers should wake up by now. Like, come on. You have preachers talking about blowing away the virus. You had a bunch of preachers that we've been seeing over the years, televangelists, smacking people with coats, and, you know, you had T.D. Jakes laying hands on people and having people lay hands on him, curing people, and people walking from wheelchairs, and all this foolishness we've been seeing for years, and they can't cure a common cold. People dying of common cold shit, influenza, people dying of pneumonia, stuff that you can easily cure at home, and you got people dying from this stuff, but the church is closed, they're not essential. The televangelists are nowhere to be seen. Nobody is getting hands laid on them and being healed. Supposing you got all these people dying and it's supposed to be a crazy pandemic, but something is obviously not right. And anybody that has any kind of brain can see that something is not right, something is wrong. And as I show you guys, they have been keeping us sick, and they are the cause for us having flu, you know, once a year. And how they have been doing it is something that we are all familiar with. But a lot of people want to look to religion, of course, to make sense out of everything that's happening. But for the most part, people are seeing that this is so serious, you know, they don't know what to think. People see sports are canceled, and a lot of people don't want to believe that, you know, the powers that be or the government will be involved in anything that would take money out their pocket, not realizing that they make the money, they print the money, and this is not nothing to the owners of these sports leagues who have billions and billions of dollars and have other, business interests and corporations and companies that they own that make them millions of dollars a day, millions of dollars a week, a month. And this is not nothing to them at all, because they're generating a lot of money even still by the way that so many people are going out and raiding these supermarkets. And it's crazy, and a lot of people are not getting. One, I mean, they're obviously putting out toilet paper and paper towel. Like, it ain't that serious. Like, come on. There's no way that people are going to the market every single day and just buying toilet paper and paper towel, where I see that there's bread every day in the supermarket, but ain't no damn toilet paper and paper towel when you go to these supermarkets. They are purposefully holding back the paper towel and toilet paper. It's just that simple. When I asked a person that worked at the supermarket here, he said, well, we're just not really getting it in. It must be a high demand. We're not getting it in as much as we used to. And on a normal day, they get in a whole lot. We know, we've been down those aisles and they're well stocked. Now, all of a sudden, every day, it's just people just not buying food. They're constantly buying toilet paper, paper towel. This is the type of shit they do. And this is the type of stuff you got to understand, that it's a narrative that they put out there for people to follow. And when they put it out there, people follow it. They was early showing people fighting over toilet paper and paper towel. And ever since they was put that out on the internet, it already got in people's mind. One, raid the supermarkets. Two, to go and buy all the toilet paper and paper towel whenever they see it. And they have more than enough. I mean, it's crazy, but it's all smoke and mirrors to keep you in the house for many different reasons, as I got into in the video. So you guys need to understand what's taking place and what's about to happen, and how we are about to enter into a whole new world ran by 5G. It's not about even this virus, when you understand what it really is and what's happening. It's about, one, them being able to control every facet of your life and track you everywhere you go, and really have control over the internet in a major way. And what 5G is going to change everything. It's going to change a lot. And there's a reason why these businesses need to be closed, as far as these major corporations, as far as education system, government buildings and offices that we use, any type of governmental help that we use need to be closed for specific reasons, as I got into in the video. And there's a lot more to all this, but you guys need to understand what's happening, what this is all about. And a lot of people are focused on the wrong thing. No matter what, at the end of the day, because people are stupid, they're going to move forward with this agenda. People are tuning in to see, the circus, the show. Trump said this now, they talking about this. They said they're going to do this. I mean, honestly, if you pay attention to what's going on overseas and follow what they're doing, eventually it'll make it over here. They had the quarantine first. Everything they did over in Europe and China happened, and then happened over here afterwards. And there's a reason why they are in the major cities the way that they are versus, places like here in Vegas, where it's chill here, where there's no curfew, stuff is open, and it's almost like Vegas is up and running, except for the strip is closed for many reasons. But for the most part, you're seeing the chaos more so in major cities, of course, as expected, but it's more to that. So you got to understand that this is about a lot more than a virus that it's not possible for people to catch. Can't catch a virus, just that simple. So I talked about that in the video. They understand, one, that people don't pay attention, they don't listen. Y'all gonna believe whatever the media say, and what the media say is how people are gonna react as far as how they're gonna live their life based on the popular, output of the media and the popular thing that people are doing. So they're using their sports athletes and movie stars that come on TV and make videos and tell you guys stay in the house, tell you guys to do this and do that, and people are just following it because it's the new trend when there's not a trend right now. When all this shit is gone and over with and people can't run out and show off, a lot of people are, realizing their life is ass. People are going to follow what they think they're supposed to follow, and this is going well for them right now. It's going exactly the way they wanted it to. The National Guard was called out in a lot of cities. They didn't really need them because people, they haven't been, they ain't fed up like they are in China. And as I showed you guys in the video, what's happening in China and how China is basically, they've been warned before this happened. And it has led up to this. And the chaos that's been happening in China, for it to just stop, or for this to happen in the midst of it, is also suspect. So there's a lot to this. There's a lot going on that you guys need to understand, especially for what's going to come after this is over. And you guys need to prepare yourself and be ready for this new 5G world, and everything is going to come with it. But you guys should definitely make sure that, keeping yourself healthy. If you have a strong immune system, if you taking care of yourself, you should be fine. As I showed you guys in the video what coronavirus actually is, and how human coronavirus and COVID-19 is completely different, and why you see these aerosol cans and spray cans and all that stuff that says human coronavirus or human rhinovirus on the can. This stuff been on these cans for years. And a lot of people have no clue about human coronavirus, and that coronavirus, COVID-19 that they're talking about now, is something that we have always known about. So you guys need to understand, we have always known about human coronavirus. Human coronavirus, human rhinovirus, COVID-19, and it's COVID-19 because it's basically 2019 novel coronavirus, new strain of coronavirus. And they're equating it to SARS-CoV, which was the SARS virus that came out in 2002. Then you had MERS in 2012. This is now SARS-CoV-2, or COVID-19 coronavirus. And that's something we already knew about. So you have to understand the differences between the human viruses and this whole COVID-19 thing, and the other viruses, and how they are different from what they're telling us coronavirus is. What they are not telling you, and what they are not pointing out, is the fact that when we look on the back of these bottles, we see human coronavirus, and the difference between all this. Because when you understand it's a joke, and it's showing you straight up, one, there's nobody in your corner. There's nobody with common sense in Congress or anybody with any kind of power that's going to walk up to these people and say, this is some bullshit. Nobody's fighting for you. The doctors know exactly what's going on, but they have invested interest in what's happening, and their offices are packed. People are panicked and worried, and they're making a lot of money off of this. And they're also going to make a lot of money on the outcome of this. So they're keeping their mouth shut. Only seen a few videos of a couple people with any kind of medical background or any kind of knowledge that they can put out there and use their credentials to say, well, I'm specialist in this, and so on and so forth, and get people to understand that this is some bullshit. So a lot of people just following the news because they're scared. A lot of people are following videos of people who don't know what the hell they're talking about because they're scared, and a lot of people just worry, and a lot of people just want shit to go back to normal. But we got a little bit for that, and when you understand what's taking place, you'll be a lot more, you'll feel a lot better. So definitely check out the videos. There's 2 of them out right now. And thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Make sure you are a member of Merkabah Academy. It's free to sign up. You can also be a paid member or a lifetime member. That link is also in the description. But make sure you guys are keeping up and paying attention. I'm putting this video out on YouTube because, like I said, a lot of people are not seen the previous video. So you guys, the link to that video is in the description. The link to everything is in the description. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of the information, and I'll see you guys next video.